All That Is Dark Chapter 50. Unedited. I've always wondered how different I would have turned out if Jackson had not abused me at 14. Would I have been less bitter towards life? Would I have had a different outlook at sex and love? Would I have turned into the whore that I am now? I know I was already messed up when it happened, but at least I was excited about getting an education and breaking free from the claws of my guardians. Jackson. He is the one person I loathe with everything in me, and for years I've planned on how I would finally get my revenge on him. And now seems like the perfect time. My marriage to Xavier is over. The divorce was finalized a few weeks ago and I am set to travel out of the country in a few days. I will be away for a year or two. Sophia will handle my businesses. I actually hired her because she has proven time and again to be the only person I can trust and rely on in this world. Clad in all black, I am sitting in the darkest corner of the room, drinking a bottle of whiskey. My thoughts are far away when I am startled out of them by the sound of the door opening. My crew drags in 3 men in the room who are all tied up and unconscious. What should we do next? One of the men asks. I need them to wake up before we proceed, I respond, taking a large swig of my whiskey. For years I have waited and prepared for this moment. I didn't want to act back then because I knew I needed money to be able to execute this plan. I had to pay the best criminals in town to find Jackson and bring him to me alive. I could have asked them to kill him, but I wanted to do it myself, so here we are. You can wait outside, I will call you when he is up. Okay. I can still remember the smell of alcohol and cologne the first time it happened. How I pleaded with him and screamed. His sister must have heard my cries for help at one point and I prayed she would come to my rescue, but she never did. I can vividly recall the painful abortion, the cramps and bleeding. They left me all alone to deal with it. I was only a child that needed protection from the very people that hurt me. The other 2 men are Jackson's friends, the ones that took turns in raping me. They laughed at me, they mocked me and yelled curses at me. That moment broke me further than I had been, and over the last couple of years, I've been wondering what I could have done to prevent the abuse from happening in the first place. Tears flood my eyes. I rise to my feet and blink the tears away, banishing them to some hidden place within my heart. I never cried when it happened. I am not doing so today, at least not in front of this fucker. My tears are for the important people in my life, people like my late son Chengelo. It takes about 30 minutes for them to finally start waking up, and when they do, they look around, obviously wondering where they are. When Jackson's eyes lock into mine, he blinks a couple of times. You are not dreaming, Jackson. I am right in this room with you. Twange, what do you want from me? Where am I here all tied up like a criminal? Yes, why are we here? His friends ask. You are a criminal, Jackson. You all are criminals. And why are you here? I need to settle some old scores. I am sorry for what I did to you. I was young and naive, I should have known better. I am older and mature now, I have a fiancé and a child on the way, please don't hurt me. If not for me but for their sake. Oh, I laugh, young and naive now. You know you shouldn't have told me about your fiancé and the baby, because now more than I feel I should get rid of you for their sake. No woman deserves a husband like you, and no child should have you as a father. I will do the world a favor if you are no more. I am sorry, he pleads. Please don't hurt us, we were just trying to have fun, one of them says, his eyes wide and pleading. Fun? You took turns in raping me, you mocked me. You made me feel like I was worthless. Please, we are sorry. Please. And sorry is supposed to fix everything you did. Do you know the damage you caused me? Jackson, I can never be the same person I used to be before the abuse. There's a Twange that existed before the abuse and the one that existed after the abuse. There is no in between. Silence. I walk to the door and open it. You can come in, I say. When my men walk in, I signal for them to take the next step. Their leader Emmanuel walks up to Jackson, getting on his knees. He commands him to open his mouth. When Jackson doesn't open his mouth, Emma kicks him hard. When I tell you to do something, you do it. This goes for everyone. Am I understood? Silence. Am I understood? He kicks him again. Am I clear? Yes. I won't hesitate to blow off your brains, so cooperate. Jackson opens his mouth. Emma drops a pill into it, then he picks a bottle from the table, opens it and pours water into his mouth before closing it. Then he massages Jackson's throat until he swallows the drugs down. He does the same for the other two guys. Let the games begin. I smile. Alab. Forever your August girl. Black Heart.